the biggest event, of course, in the calendar so far this year for the, some say, disgraced royal, the Duke of Sussex, Prince Harry. But now, as he gets ready and sets off to go to Germany to celebrate his much maligned at times Invictus Games, there's a huge problem now waiting for him. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here. Nice to have your company. And as ever, we'll have a wave. How are you? It's nice and drizzly here. It's what they call like a summer drizzly day. Yeah, I know you've had it, haven't you? It's terrible. But the thing is, I quite like these days, apart from it being humid. You do kind of think everything looks fresh and sort of stuff, doesn't it? Also, thank you so much for your lovely comments about the recent short regarding NBC Revlon and Marilyn Monroe. If you haven't seen it, do check it out. It's at the bottom of this page. Fascinating stuff that we find out. And as ever, as lots of people say to me, Neil, you just do royals and, we don't want, well, there are other things. It's up to you. Move your finger around a bit. You might find something you enjoy, you see. That's what it's all about. Being a community, being chums, sharing topics. Back as ever to the royal story of the day. This story, you see, is interesting for me because when you think about it now, we've got all of this publicity surrounding the former royal, Prince Harry, who's now dragging along Meghan Markle, who truly has nothing to do with the Invictus Games. I mean, quite why she's invited at all. Why can't she just sit in the audience and give support from the sidelines? Not Meghan's style, is it? She wants to be up there basking in the applause, always ready to give a speech. Don't you hate those people, though? At the drop of a hat, they'll just witter on for hours, boring everyone to death, but they don't really get the room. They read the room, as they say, isn't it? It should be about that. But now, as I say, there is a big breaking news problem for Prince Harry. And this was one, really, that he basically broke out himself. Earlier this year, as we saw, he was the very first royal in over 100 years to appear in a royal court of law. Nobody realized exactly how badly this would backfire because this was a situation of Harry trying to take command over News UK and hold them to account. What really emerged, as many people found out, was simply this, that the Prince of Wales, Prince William, had very kindly donated the fee that was paid to him by News UK over at least half to the Invictus Games without any sort of fanfare at all. Now I've been told by very good authority that they want that particular donation recognised. Now, this could prove a very humiliating situation for Prince Harry because whether they ask for a video of support from Prince William to be played at the Invictus Games event, or indeed whether Harry or Meghan have to reference said donations. Clever move by the people around the Invictus Games to make sure that those that have done a lot are recognised. But again, a big sort of humiliating own goal for Prince Harry because it was he, of course, that faced that music in the Royal Court of Law. Up until that point, not many people knew how kind and generous the Prince of Wales had been. Once again, some people might suggest it's simply an own goal for the Prince of Wales against his younger brother, Prince Harry. As ever, it's a developing story. When I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of a beautiful countryside.